boy, we got another great one for today. It's sunny out again, and I absolutely love it. It just feels like the winter months get so long here in Michigan that I'm soaking up the sun the best that I can. But it does get a little bit hot, so I'm switching things around today. The other day I ran, my slower, easy run in the morning, and then I was doing the speed work in the afternoon. But by the time I got around to doing it, it was in the high 80s, and that was pretty brutal. So kudos to all of you who are running in a lot hotter climates than I am. I don't know how you do it because it was killing me. You guys must just hydrate like fiends. And so speaking of hydration, so I'm trying a new flavor today from GNARLY. I got asked this question the other day: what hydration drinks or electrolytes do I like to take? And I like GNARLY. I ran out of the lemonade flavor that I have been taking because I thought that was really good and it did a good job. And I'm trying a new flavor. It's their orange pineapple, I believe, but it's really good. So that's what I'm taking with me for today. So it should be a nice, refreshing, cool drink out there on a warm, hot summer day. So let's put that out there just to all of you. I think that would be a good question of the day for everybody. What's your favorite flavor, or what's your favorite? Let's go with that. What's your favorite hydration drink? And if you have a favorite flavor, you can include that as well, or your electrolyte drinks, whatever it is that you take out there on the run. To help fuel it. Okay, so, and comment of the day. Now this goes out to a viewer in Scotland. I'm still blown away by the fact that this is an international channel where runners from all over the world can get together and share their thoughts. So the comment was kind of a comment / question, and it had to do with my running form. So first, thank you for the compliment on my running form. But the question was, is that something that came natural to me, or did I have to work at it? And I continue to work at it. It did not come natural to me at all. I didn't run in high school. I didn't run in college. I've been a recreational runner, just someone who loves to run. I'm a running nerd, as I say sometimes, or a running geek. And I've really worked hard over the last few years to change it up. And some of that's just based out of necessity because I severely overpronate. And, which meant that I was kind of overstriding out, and I would land on my heel and I'd come down, and then I would really roll in, and that was causing a lot of shin splint pain for me. So I needed to do something a little different. One of the things that I did do is to move to a max stability shoe for a while. And so I ran in the Gaviota series of shoes. I've run in all of them now, 1, 2, 3, and now the 4. But since then, I really worked on just changing, my run style, trying to get my feet more underneath me. So I did a lot of butt kickers, that kind of stuff, running in place, trying to get used to that feeling, that accustomed feeling that feeling of landing more underneath my hips, more in line with my hips. And that has really helped. It's taken a couple of years to really get to the form that I have now. Now it just comes naturally to me, but it took a while to get there. And then the other thing I did, and this was just a few months ago, so I'm constantly working on trying to improve. And again, a lot of that's out of necessity, just trying to stay as healthy as I possibly can. And the way that I can do that is to try to be as efficient of a running and have a running style as I can that fits my mechanics. But I worked with a company called Netic Health. Not an ad for them. I don't get anything if you decide you want to work with them, anything like that. They don't know that I'm mentioning them in this video at all, but I think it was last November, right before I started my previous training block, and they did an analysis of my run style, among other things. And what they identified for me too is I was crossing over severely, and I didn't realize I was doing that to that extent. And so that was causing some issues for me with my IT band, putting extra stress on there, as well as, causing some shin splint pain, that kind of thing. So I'm still working on my running form. Right now I'm working on trying to get a little bit of separation. You can see in the videos, I'm still kind of crossing over, but I'm not crossing over as severely. So I'm trying to land more in line with my hips. So that's what I'm working on right now to try to improve. And it really has helped. Since they identified that, I didn't have any shin splint pain at all during the last training block. And for me, that's a big accomplishment, because that's usually something that does happen, especially towards the latter part of a 16-week program. When I get up to week 12, 13, right when you start to get to that taper, I would get shin splint pain. Maybe not so much that I had to stop running, but enough to notice that it doesn't feel as comfortable as it once did. So really appreciate the question, so that I could maybe share a little bit of my experience with all of you. So All right, so today, like I said, I've got to get some runs in, and then we'll check back with you later, let you know how it goes. All right, let's get into it. All right, so the format for today is I'm basically running on the 15s. So I'm gonna warm up for 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna run threshold pace for 15. Right now, my threshold pace isn't very fast. Guessing maybe a 7:30-minute mile, something like that, but it will improve as we go over time. And then I'll run another easy 15, and then I'll cool down for 10. So that's a total of 45 minutes worth of running. All right, I'm gonna get into it. Whew. Oh. So I just finished up. Not really sure on the time, but it felt good. I felt really good. I think I pushed it right about where I should be. Just kind of going by feel today for threshold. So I'll be anxious to get back and see the results and share it with all of you. All right, I got 15 minutes to cool down, and then another 10 minutes after that. I should say 15 minutes easy, and then I'll cool down for 10 minutes. I'm gonna spend a lot of that 15 right here on the track because it's so soft and cushy. All right, so I'm all showered up. I got a little bit of time before I do that easy run later this evening, so I'm gonna have a little lunch and relax, and I'm gonna go out and get that done a little bit later, but I do have a few errands to go through as well today. All right, but that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.